Welcome back to Less Cash More Mash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today is part 2 of Experiment, part 1. So, about 2 weeks ago today, exactly 2 weeks ago today, we actually took Scissortail that was given to us by super fan of the channel, Steve. And it used to look like this. And I don't know if the camera's going to do it justice, if I should go up and show it to you. This is the color of it now. So we just put, which I know they come in bigger form, but I had just had this one tiny little barrel aging in a bottle stick. And color-wise, it is leaps and bounds better in 2 weeks. I can say that. Whether it did anything with the taste or anything, because I know they do sell whole kits and stuff, which would be neat to do. People were pouring in mason jars and sticking different flavors to try to change them and stuff. But we wanted to find out, does it do anything to the whiskey? Will it make it better? Will it not? So this right here was the original. And again, it is super clear. And when we did the review, it wasn't bad, but it was like corn whiskey. That was it. There wasn't a whole lot of taste, flavor going on other than corn whiskey. I'll make sure I give you more than me on this one. Okay, thank you.
That's nice of you.
Yeah, I'm all about trying to help people. You know what I mean? And let's do this. So we wanted to see, will this actually fix a super young whiskey? Again, according to the little thing, it said 2 weeks. Well, we got some floaters in there. It's starting to fall apart. So if I give you a floater, I apologize. So, super fan of the channel was here last night, and I had him sample. It was a little bit out of this, but I had him try it just to see what, since he donated the bottle anyways. But you know, right off the nose though, even with the original one, it's not offensive by any means. Like it's very light and
You get a little ethanol.
A little of the ethanol, but it's not like those cans were. You know what I mean? When we did the can, that one White Lightning one was just not good.
No, that wasn't.
All right, let's.
It's a 90 proof. That's what I was looking at.
You definitely get it's like that. I think it's the corn sweetness. It tastes very sweet to me.
But not a
not
sugary
a caramel.
No, not at all.
No, it almost brings me to where I'm in like the Canadian land where you're getting like that white frosting sweetness to me. Like it's just like a almost.
It just has a different flavor.
It's got what I remember. Like that
the
corn.
aftertaste, yeah, and that lingers.
But I've had some of the shine that I had. I remember my sister-in-law bought me one of them, and it was so heavy on the corn. Like that's all, I couldn't get it out of my mouth. It was just like corn for days. It would sit there. This one's not that bad. Like it's not there, but in fact, if they kept it like the moonshine, it probably wouldn't be it probably wasn't bad right off the still. You know what I mean? Like with the proof. See, even off the nose, you're not getting a blast as much of just the ethanol.
No.
You're actually getting a sweetness,
more bourbon,
you're getting a little bit of the caramel, not a ton.
No, you got it full.
If we would have put a couple in there, though, that would have been. But you're definitely getting that brown sugar vanilla mixture in there right now. Just that little bit of sitting it's done in the glass. Try a taste.
And you don't get the aftertaste as much of the corn or whatever we're tasting.
It's very much
seems smooth.
More. Everyone hates the word smooth.
Well,
so
whatever.
It is a lot more mellow and a lot softer drinking. Like you don't taste anything. It's actually
don't have that aftertaste.
It actually tastes like a lower proof. than this one does.
You could.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
if you were
sell it
gonna,
almost that
if
way,
you were
yeah.
gonna guess it like that, like it drank a lot softer and more flavor when it hit the tongue.
Yeah.
It actually,
He didn't have that aftertaste.
it did. Yeah. Let me see if I can get. Let me try this again. If it still has. I'm wondering if we would have doubled up the sticks because that was such a little stick. I'm wondering if we would have done it. It says that this stick, the way this one is it's good for like 2 weeks, and then it's not going to put anything else out. I'm wondering if we would have doubled up the sticks, if we would have brought like a real sweetness, oakness, you know. I see what you're saying. When you drink this one, you really do get that corn whiskey flavor. That's all you get. You don't get any of the oak at all. It's just 100% straight corn whiskey flavor.
And it seems to drink hotter.
Yep.
I'd say all in all, it did what it was supposed to. It's more tolerable. Better nose.
Still get a little. It still has the same flavor though.
Not as
It's
bad.
not as bad,
Right.
but it's still
No,
there.
right.
So, like, if we would have probably double dosed it because these were such little sticks, it might have actually beat it out of it.
Right.
Or I could see why people are trying to switch to that, or when they're finishing and they finish it with staves like this, where now they stick it in the oak barrel, but they throw in the like the Maker's 46. They threw in the French oak staves just to give that added flavor on top of it all. Overall, though, I say it was a success. I mean, did this turn this into Booker's? No. You know what I mean? It's not a top shelf whiskey still, but
It improved it.
it definitely improved it.
Taste and nose.
So if we ever, if you guys enjoyed seeing something like this, I don't know how much the kits go for. I know I went on like the website that everyone was using, and then it brought you to Etsy, which I never bought anything off of and stuff. And then you have to figure out which ones you would want to get, you know, because they sell a bunch of different kits. But if you guys enjoyed something like this, leave a comment down below. I'll be curious to see. I just really wanted to see. I figured there was a couple for $8 or whatever, and I wanted to see. We do have one left. We could try experiment number 2 with a different bottle and see. I mean, granted, we have the blue line bottle, but it's exactly like this one. You really want to try it with that one?
You got a better option?
Nope.
What was the other one over
Well, we could go buy like a cheap bottle or something and see if it improves it too.
You gonna drink that?
I drank a lot worse than that, yeah. I gotta be honest with you.
We can't put in Basil Hayden. There isn't enough.
No. And that one's actually not offensive. It's just.
This is just like
too
was
expensive.
like block.
Yeah, no, we'll look it out. If we do it, we'll leave
I
a
don't know
comment
if
down
we
below.
Top it off with something else.
No, because then it would be totally change it.
Right.
Yeah.
For the better?
No. If you remember though, this was only this was like
was.
3/4 too. This was like a 3/4 thing when we did it. But that one wouldn't have like this still has like the corn whiskey draw on it.
Right.
That one didn't have that.
No.
At least it was a
It
burn.
was just kind of.
It just was
right.
okay.
So maybe we can make it
Better.
$32. Okay. $37.
Yep.
No nose out of the neck, but I'm gonna throw it in now.
You want to start it right now, and then, or do you want to do another video just so that they know what we're doing? Like, we'll take a test sample and stuff like that.
We gotta have to do a sample.
Because we're gonna need to take a test sample just so that we have something to go back
To be continued.
So, all right, maybe we'll do Penelope, unless we go out and buy just a whole nother random bottle and see if we can improve it on that. But overall, I do think it improved. This, I think, needed more improvement. So if we would have put 2 sticks in, but I wasn't sure how strong it was actually going to be. We are going to leave this in there, and we might go back again just as a reference, just to see on did it improve.
It kind of told you 2 weeks is max, but
Yeah, it really ain't going to hurt it. So
no,
if it's
more
still
floaters
not,
is
if it's
all
not,
it's gonna be.
that's true too. So, all right. Well, there you go.
It's not gonna kill you.
I chalk it up as a success. It definitely made it better. It didn't turn it into the $40 bottle, or this was only $24. Nah, no, still.
No.
But it definitely at least brought some caramel,
It did.
some vanilla.
did.
Like it's not heavy in any, but it
No,
definitely
and a lot
brought a
of sitting in the
flavor.
glass, it actually is coming around.
That's what I mean. Like it actually turned it into a bourbon
Because that
compared
didn't
to a
change at all.
moonshine. No, that was just straight corn whiskey. Really,
So I'd say, what were those? $8 you said?
I think that those. I think they were $8 when I bought them off of Amazon. It's not a bad option. So, like, if you wanted to really turn one up and you threw two in, and then it said after a week, check it. You know what I mean? Like, we just threw the one in because I wasn't sure.
Right. We didn't know what to expect.
And I expected them to be twice this size, and they're tiny little things. You know what I mean? But I didn't know what to expect. But it definitely improved it. That's so. There you go. Again, if you want to see what it actually is, this is what I bought off of Amazon. I know they sell whole kits. But as a quick fix, it fits in any bottle. Boop, dropped it right in. And it's been 2 weeks. And I mean, you've seen the difference in color. It went from straight white to this. But it definitely improved flavor also. So, didn't totally fix it, but it definitely improved flavor.
It is better.
I'd be curious if, it's actually drinkable now. It's actually passable. We could actually put it in the blind. Like, I didn't want to put it in because it was so light. We could actually put it in now because...
It's going to throw you then.
But yeah. Oh, it's going to throw me when you throw it in your eyes like that. So, all right, there you go. There is the thing. I think it was a win. So, we might try it again. If we do, thank you for watching. And we'll let you know. So, spend less, drink more. Cheers. That went right in my eyeball.